You were supposed to stay on Firefox. Alright. Oh my goodness gracious. These sound so fucking cool. We got all our 1-point upgrades. Boozer's lore. Counterattack while down. I can also taunt people when I get knocked on my ass. Zudusela. I don't want a loan from you anyway. You're not the only ops in Kamurocho, you know. That's not the point. You've been blacklisted. There's not a loan shark in town who'd lend to you now. You don't know that for sure. I'm never doing business with you ever again. Rooftops must exist so you can get a better look at the sky. I mean, you get your run-of-the-mill weirdos up there too, but they almost add to the wonder of the rooftop skygazing. You should learn all the rooftop routes. Pardon me, miss. Did I hear you're having money trouble? And who are you? Not another debt collector, I hope. No, not at all. But I am in the same line of business as the other fellow. A moneylender? Then I'd like to apply for a loan. Oh, but why bother? It's no use. It sounds like they've got you blacklisted. Is that right? So, how much you owe? I'd say about 10 million or so. About. So you don't even know how much you borrowed. Loan sharks, credit cards, you name it, I borrowed money from it. What are you getting at? Oh, it's just that you put on a bravo face for somebody so deep in debt. Nice clothes and all that. It made me wonder. What's the point of looking all pitiful just because I happen to owe some people money? This is how I live after all. I see. You're something else, you know that? You've certainly caught my attention. Are you hitting on me? No, it's not that. Look, if you're truly ready to make a fresh start, come to my office. Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. Sky Finance? I've heard rumors. My name is Shun Akiyama. And you are? Me? I'm Shokomuto. Oh then, Shoko-san. I hope you decide to pay me a visit. Goodbye. Shokomuto. I have a feeling I'll see her sooner or later. In fact, she might already be on her way. Maybe I ought to head over to the office and see. What the? You wait. Just seeing your dumbass makes me bust a gut. Don't you ever look in the mirror? Now give me your money and scram before you get hurt. Whoa. He's fucking cool. Boom! God, the legs are powerful. Spicy resin, huh? He runs like an idiot. I totally own it, bowling. she cute? Is she... Am I freakishly tall? Or is she freakishly small? It doesn't look like she's leaning over that much. It doesn't look like her knees are bent that much either. Okay. It's a national tragedy that this place is still not the Pocket Circuit Stadium. You, what's going on? Oh, Akiyama-san. Well, that Shibawara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black. And when he showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he'd inherited his father's company but didn't want to downsize. And because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama-san, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit. You've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize, I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me for day one. I gotta be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Not exactly. He was walking toward Children's Park, though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? You knew what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the left-lead orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. Which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. The president is a real go-getter, too. Keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. That sounds like a CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to cut. Personnel costs. In other words... Hey! If it isn't Shiobara's idiot son, imagine my surprise running into you here. You worked for my father's company? So you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. Yeah. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied? Huh. Think that's gonna make up for all the hardship you caused? Speaking as manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? And guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. You would hire me now at my age. I either live on the street or die in the gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up! You could never understand how I feel. Never. You're right. I couldn't. Still, murder's not the answer. What's your deal anyway? You taking this moron's side? If you want to try and start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? Ugh, that does it. We'll all go down together. can't lift him up off the ground. Oh my. That is actually fucking cool. The chancla. I'm beating you to death with the chancla. Hispanic mother. Hey. Enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... Can't be easy to start over at your age. But if you're willing to try, step by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a moneylender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance. Drop by any time. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep, sure did. Huh? I knew it. Then why? Why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize. That was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you'd come here to mull it over. Is that right? That angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always ideal, or even the only option. But sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san. Did you ask that Lake Fleet Company guy to come meet us here? Sure. I'll call him right now. Yes, hello? This is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Did you come meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? Shiobara-kun wants to talk to you. Oh, well. I once brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he'd employed over the year. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if this is too forward, but you have to downsize. Yes. I thought as much. My people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt. Every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Yama-san? I agree. Downsizing's the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's got to be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. I guess that really is the only way to go then. I just have one favor to ask you of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who are forced out get crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who serve the company by leaving, and they'd all be friends with and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara-san, I'd assume you were nothing more than a half-baked smartass, but now I see you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do our best we can by our employees. Now if you'll excuse me. Thank you so much. I've learned a lot from all this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. Oh. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. The money is yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you are then. 5 million yen. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. 5,000 experience points. An actually good number. Metal garbage. Oh, we leveled up. Like a dragon, infinite wealth. A manhole, all the lid's too heavy for me to lift up and open. Is it a Majima hole? That sounded wrong. Currently inaccessible by irregular message. Check out this underground shopping mall. Somebody literally just dropped this right here. A3. You're in my way. Get out of my way. Hey, you don't have business here, so get out. I want to know what's down there. So why don't y'all move out the fucking way? It's the hallway. Beautiful. Damn it, seriously? I swear there are never any open lockers in this stupid place. Maybe once or twice a year if you're lucky. Do I need to get up earlier or something? If I'm just lying on the ground, maybe you can do something with it. You know, whenever I see a guy with a big green afro walk through this area, the next day all the lockers are in use. There's something going on here, I know it. Bob. Well, now I got the... Huh? Doot. What's with him? Better not be stalking my girls. Hey! What are you doing? Whoa. Nothing. You're sneaking a look at something. Sneaking a look? No. I was just waiting for somebody. For who? Oh. There she is. Who? You mean Miki? Oh, do you know her? Sure. I own this place. What? Who might you be? A stalker, perhaps? No, nothing like that. I just wanted to see her. Are you one of her customers? Uh-huh. Why not just go into the club, then? Well, the thing is... What? I've spent more than 5 million yen here over the past 2 years. It looks like my money's finally run out. 5 million yen? That's right. I was this close to winning her over, too. But 5 million yen wasn't enough. I think it might be time to call it quits. I just know I could do it if I had another million. What's your name? Taniguchi. Namakiyama. In addition to this club, I also run a loan office called Sky Finance. Yeah? Look, the way things are now, you got a snowball's chance of hell of going out with Miki. Huh? Even with another million yen, unless you make some changes, you could see her 10 more times and still get absolutely nowhere. Great. Besides, you need more than just money to woo a woman. First, you have to work on your look. Then it comes to building up your own personal brand of charm. But how do I do all that? Meet me in front of the Millennium Tower later. I'll give you a little advice. You'd do that for me? Sure. Wouldn't be much of an owner if I didn't step in to help such a loyal customer. Thank you very much. Oh, and the next time we meet, come all decked out in your lady killer best. Lady killer? You know, the clothes you'd wear if you had the chance to go out on a date with Miki. I want to get a feel for your sense of style. Oh, okay. I will. I'll see you later, and thank you again. Interesting. Bad Tab is still here, Beam is still here, Conrai is still here. The hot springs are still here, but also kind of technically new. Sega Batting Center, another Sega, Don Quixote. Don 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 Quixote. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Yakuza 4 Blind. I love this series.